To the 23rd episode of Phone Masters, where we get to meet living trombone legends, hear them play, have master classes, and talk about music. This week we feature the wonderfully talented Steve Armour in his first appearance ever on Phone Masters.
So as far as the more sophisticated harmonic stuff, let's talk about that a bit. Let's talk about how you would approach. Okay, just say, let's take a simple major chord.
Okay.
Everyone knows you can play the major scale, and the Lydian sounds good as well. What other types of advice would you give to?
Well, if you just have a major chord, for instance, let's say you're playing a modal tune that's just a major chord. Lydian sounds good. So if it's let's say it's B flat major. There it is. Lydian would be like that. You can also find that sharp 5 might sound good. So what I started to do whenever I was first learning how to play over those chords was find notes that were a little bit farther away than the kind of basic notes. And but ultimately I found that wasn't enough for me. I needed some specific information.
Okay.
So I studied with a great pianist in New York named Gary Dial.
Okay.
Who showed me pentatonic and hexitonic patterns to practice. So B flat major 7, you know that an F pentatonic will work. All that sounds good over B flat major 7.
Yeah.
If you want to do the Lydian, you know that a C pentatonic will work. Oh, wait a minute. Well, yeah, that'll work. That's actually a hexatonic, but.
So can you just play that scale going up and down just with the notes in that without a pattern?
Yes. Here's the C pentatonic.
Okay.
And we're still over B flat major 7. So what I'm doing there is I'm playing the C pentatonic, but I'm also throwing in a couple of little approach notes in the middle, a couple of chromatics. That's one. That's another approach pattern.
Nice.
And then also a D pentatonic if you want to do the sharp 5. So if you want to play B flat major 7 with a sharp 5.
Yeah.
So we're on this. Like that.
Okay.
So what I was learning there was, what are all of the options over those notes
Yeah.
that I can break down into smaller units that'll give me more angularity,
Right.
more big jumps, so that I'm not just playing the notes of the B flat scale, I'm choosing some of the notes from the B flat scale, or some notes that are just outside the B flat scale, and then finding ways, so what that gives you is a more open angular sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
It's
like
another color.
Exactly, it's another
Yeah.
color. That's right. What I did was I wanted to learn how to play more inside the changes. So that's those approach tone things I'm talking about. That's all very much inside the chord changes. What I'm doing is approaching chromatically, either from above or below, sometimes a whole step, sometimes 2 half steps, all the chord tones or other sort of color tones, tensions.
I see.
So I really worked hard on that, and then I worked really hard on pentatonics and hexitonics.
Okay.
You want me to show you what a hexitonic
I would love to
is?
see a hexitonic.
Okay. Hexitonic means 6 notes instead of 5. So over a B flat major 7, for instance, or let me show you over a B flat 7 chord, because that's really where it's useful.
Okay, got it.
Okay. B flat 7. So hexatonic is a 6-note scale. In this case, I'm going to use a hexatonic pattern that's built on a B flat triad and an A flat triad.
Okay.
So here's the actual scale. So here's the B flat triad, and that's the A flat triad.
Okay. Gotcha.
Right?
Yep.
So now, right?
Hey everybody, Paul the Trombonist here. Wow, my mind is blown. Steve, wow. Thanks for helping out, my friend. Now, this is the thing. You're gonna have to really study that episode to get all the details, and that's when you just gotta go back and study like crazy. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, yeah, that's right. I'd like to thank all the viewers, all the patrons. BAC Music. I would also like to say one more thing. This is an important thing. You're going to want to head over to the Bone Masters Facebook page. That's where all the updates are going on. That's where the postings go when I'm filming people, what to look forward to. That's where all the activities going on. It's Bone Masters TV is the URL. So facebook.com/Bone Masters TV. You're also going to want to go to the Paul the Trombonist fans page. That's a whole nother world. So there's these 2 worlds, as I've said in the previous episode, that are going on. And I would really love for you to be a part of it if you're not already. There are more people being filmed. There are other episodes to look forward to. I do not have my calendar with me right now, so I'm really sorry that I can't tell you who the next guest is. But you will find out soon if you're following the Bone Masters TV link on Facebook. Okay. Now, you guys are great. Take it away, Diminy.
What happens to a frog's car when it breaks down? It gets towed away. Thanks for watching Bone Masters. My name's Timothy Tim. Now remember, you can tune a piano, but you cannot tune a fish.